In 1963, Hope Cook, a typical American girl, entered into a fairy tale marriage with the king of Sikkim, a small Asian kingdom. Despite the romance of their cross-cultural union and the vast differences between them, their story soon veered into turmoil. The question of why this seemingly idyllic partnership ended in divorce looms large. And also, we aim to deliver stories that are not only captivating but also rich in value and meaning, so please make sure to stay till the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on our latest uploads. Grace Kelly's marriage to Prince Rainier in 1956 is a well-known fairy tale of an American girl marrying into royalty. However, reality often diverges from fairy tale narratives, especially when unions bridge wide cultural background and age gaps. A less remembered yet equally intriguing story is that of Hope Cook, an American who married the king of Sikkim, a small Himalayan state, in 1963. At the time, Western media buzzed with tales of Cook's leap into an exotic fairy tale life in a Himalayan palace. Hope Cook's early life was marked by tragedy and loneliness. Born in San Francisco in 1940 to a flight instructor and an amateur pilot, she lost her mother to a plane crash at 2 and was subsequently abandoned by her father. Raised by her wealthy grandparents in New York, and mostly by nannies and governesses, she developed a profound sense of solitude. This loneliness, combined with her inheritance of a quest for spiritual fulfillment, drew her towards India's spiritual heritage. After her grandparents passed, she lived with her aunt and uncle, the latter being an ambassador in Iran, which further exposed her to Eastern cultures. Her fascination with India culminated during a visit as a teenager, where she felt an unparalleled sense of happiness and belonging. This encounter set the stage for her meeting with Sikkim's crown prince in Darjeeling while she was a 20-year-old student at Sarah Lawrence College and he a 37-year-old widower with 3 children. Despite the apparent mismatch, Cook was captivated by the prince's aura of authority, his spiritual depth, and his potential to offer her the sense of family she craved. In 1961, they decided to marry, driven by mutual loneliness and Cook's enchantment with both the prince and the unique cultural tapestry of Sikkim. At the time, Sikkim, now part of northeastern India, stood out in Asia for its high literacy rates and income, offering a compelling backdrop to their unconventional love story. Cook's attraction may have been as much to the mystique of Sikkim's distinct culture as to the prince himself. Upon her arrival in Sikkim, Hope Cook was immediately enchanted by its unique allure. Her wedding, a days-long celebration filled with Buddhist chants and vibrant folk dances, marked the beginning of her new life in a modest 5-room palace nestled in the Himalayas. Embracing her new home, Cook adopted traditional Sikkimese attire and renounced her American citizenship to demonstrate her commitment to her adopted country. She embraced her role as the mother of the king's 3 children and was crowned queen, earning the moniker Grace Kelly of the Far East from Western media, who were captivated by her story and often sought her beauty tips. However, her reality soon became fraught with challenges. In her autobiography, Time Change Cook disclosed that her husband, King Polden, had been involved with another woman both before and during their marriage. Financial struggles, the king's alcoholism, and his scandals severely strained their relationship, with his infidelities casting a shadow over their union. The situation deteriorated further when the king visited his mistress shortly before Cook gave birth to one of their 2 children, underscoring the deep betrayals that marred their marriage. Over time, as the king aged and their personal rifts widened, Cook found life in Sikkim increasingly difficult due to various restrictions. Despite the personal turmoil, she supported the king's efforts to develop the local economy and counter Indian influences. Nevertheless, the couple's relationship reached a point of no return, especially as political tensions rose and Sikkim's autonomy came under threat. In 1975, Sikkim underwent a coup, leading to its annexation by India. The king was placed under house arrest, signaling the end of his reign and their marriage. Cook and her children fled to the United States. By 1980, she had officially divorced the ex-king, who passed away from cancer 2 years later, closing the chapter on their tumultuous love story. Hope Cook opened a new chapter in her journey, seeking to reclaim her American citizenship, but instead received permanent residency in the US. With the financial support from her former husband's alimony and her grandparents' inheritance, she secured an apartment in New York City and delved into writing. She penned a weekly column for the Daily News titled Undiscovered Manhattan. In 1983, she entered into marriage with Mike Wallace, a Pulitzer Prize-winning historian and esteemed professor at John Jay College of Criminal Justice, though their marriage eventually ended in divorce. Her son, Prince Polden, carved out a career in banking and financial advisory, whereas her daughter, Princess Hope, an alumna of Milton Academy and Georgetown University, tied the knot. The tale of Hope Cook and King Polden of Sikkim unfolds as a poignant reminder of the challenges that can arise in marriages that cross cultural and personal boundaries. Cook found herself entwined with a monarch whose struggles with alcohol and personal conduct deeply impacted their union, setting a starkly contrasting backdrop to another royal love story, that of Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth II. While Cook faced the turbulent behavior and infidelities of her husband, the partnership between Elizabeth and Philip showcased a vastly different dynamic. Prince Philip made significant personal sacrifices for his wife, renouncing his Greek and Danish royal titles to marry Elizabeth and converting from Greek Orthodox to the Church of England. He even quit smoking, recognizing the pain his wife felt due to her father's tobacco addiction, a testament to his deep consideration for her well-being. Their early years saw Philip dedicating himself to a naval career, a life of relative normalcy in Malta, which ended when Elizabeth ascended the throne in 1952. Despite his disappointment at leaving his promising naval career, Philip saw his primary role as serving and supporting Elizabeth, marking the beginning of his tenure as the Queen's steadfast consort. Over their 73-year marriage, Philip's role evolved, but he remained, by Elizabeth's own words, "my strength and stay," highlighting the enduring bond and mutual support that characterized their relationship. This enduring partnership, marked by sacrifices, mutual respect, and unwavering support, contrasts sharply with the experiences of Hope Cook. Where the Sikkimese king's actions placed a strain on his marriage, Philip's adjustments and sacrifices for Elizabeth and the crown exemplified a commitment to his wife's well-being and the responsibilities they shared. This comparison underscores the profound impact personal behavior and mutual support can have on the strength and stability of a marriage, regardless of the grandeur or challenges inherent in a life of public service. Back to the story of Hope Cook. At 83, she calls Brooklyn home, engaging in her roles as a writer, historian and lecturer, with regular contributions to book reviews and magazines, alongside delivering lectures. What do you think are the most crucial elements for a strong and supportive partnership? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more engaging content. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to sharing more stories with you. Goodbye.